But what prevents us from really connecting to that are what I call the mind viruses. And the mind viruses are those repetitive thoughts and self-dialogue that we engage in, that we tolerate, that we put up with. We don't challenge. Why don't we challenge it? We don't really know that we can. We accept it as fact. When in actual fact, it's all a myth. It's all a genuine myth. And how do we work through that? Well, we work through that by firstly standing up to it and asking for the evidence, and then surrounding ourselves with people that are energizers and not drainers. They're people that are going to support you working towards your dreams and your goals and not cutting you down. And we actually can then move into a space, and there's a whole lot of other tools as well. I haven't got time to even mention them with you tonight, but there's a whole lot of other tools that allow us to very quickly release those negative thoughts and move through them to a place where we can actually then focus on our goals that we need to clarify so the non-conscious brain can look for opportunities. I'll give you a great example. A few years ago, this is 7 or 8 years ago now, my eldest daughter, actually, she had a little Hyundai. And this is when the Yaris's first came out. She had a little Hyundai and she wanted to upgrade. She got a job and she wanted to upgrade. She saved a bit of money to buy a Yaris. And I hadn't seen these Yarises, right? She said, "Dad, can you come and have a look at this cool new car? It's called a Yaris." I said, "Yaris?" She said, "Oh yeah, they're really cool." She said, "Can you come up and have a look at this car yard and check it out?" So I've gone up with her, gone to the car yard, and hadn't seen one. I get there, they're pretty cool. Gone for a test drive, fantastic. We end up buying one, right? Anyhow, on the way home from the test drive, I hadn't seen one before, right? On the way home, I counted 6. You know why I counted 6? Because the non-conscious brain was scanning for opportunities. Because I'd embedded in my brain this car, which I wasn't even aware of before. So because I wasn't aware of it, I wasn't scanning for opportunities. You know what happens when you start to clarify what you want in life? The non-conscious brain is working 24/7 to scan for opportunities. There's a world of opportunities out there that we aren't seeing because we don't know where we want to get to. So the non-conscious brain doesn't know what to look for and doesn't know how to throw them up at you. But once you start to say, that's where I want to get to, and start to it's not about just saying, that's where I want to get to. You then need to internalize that, practice this art of visualization. It's really powerful. Start to internalize what you want, the emotions associated with that, because when we internalize images attached to emotions, they get stored in our memory. Then what happens is our non-conscious brain scanning for opportunities 24/7, and you will be amazed at the number of times stuff will be thrown at you as a coincidence. It ain't a coincidence. You've manifested that because the non-conscious brain is looking for these opportunities.